Alright guys, so I'm Fins Up 14, and as you can see, I started a Detroit Lions franchise, and today I'm just going to go over the rosters. So at quarterback we have Matthew Stafford. His backup is Josh Freeman, and then Dan Orlovsky is the third string quarterback. Hold on, guys. Alright. So, our running back will be Andre Ellington. I traded for him. His backup is Theo Riddick. Then I have Marcus Lattimore and George Wynn on the roster. Alright. So my fullback gonna be Jed Collins. So my receivers, of course, Calvin Johnson, Golden Tate, Denario Alexander is my third receiver. Then I have Damian Williams and Sky Dawson, who I'm going to try and develop, even though he's only a 52 overall at the moment. So my tight end, of course, Eric Ebron. I actually signed Jermichael Finley out of free agency, but I traded him to the Cardinals, along with a 6th round draft pick, to get a 4th round draft pick, because I felt that Finley wouldn't do very well for me. Alright, and then I signed Tom Crabtree as a backup, and Kellen Davis will be the 3rd string tight end. Alright, so at left tackle, Riley Reef, and his backup, Michael Williams. At left guard, a trade that I really didn't want to make since it was in the division, but there wasn't any good left guards left in free agency. And, of course, my starter was like 76 overall, which isn't bad, but I went out and traded with the Packers to acquire TJ Lang. Alright, and then his backup would be Mike Johnson, and his 3rd string, Rodney Austin. Another trade I went out and made center Alex Mack, his backup Travis Swanson. Swanson's a rookie, so I'm developing him, and if I can develop him well enough, then Alex Mack could be traded in the future. And my right guard, Larry Warford, 89 overall. His backup, 76 overall, Rob Sims. So actually, Sims was the original starter at left guard after I made the trade for TJ Lang. Since I didn't have a backup right guard, I moved Rob Sims to right guard, actually. In my right tackle, another trade I went out and made with the Steelers for Marcus Gilbert. Alright, and his backup, Corey Hilliard. Alright, so at left end, a free agent signing, Ray McDonald. Yes, I know he's trouble, but in the game, that really doesn't matter all that much. And his backup, Devin Taylor. So my right end, of course, Ezekiel Ansah, very good right end. His backup, Daryl Tapp, who will never really develop into much. Alright, so my defensive tackles, of course, Ndamukong Suh. Alright, Nick Fairley, CJ Mosley, then David Hunter and Xavier Proctor. At left outside linebacker, I have Josh Bynes and his backup Kyle Van Noy, a rookie who I hope to develop one day. Or possibly, if Josh Bynes plays well enough, he'll be my left outside linebacker. He's only had 3 years in the league anyway, so So middle linebacker, of course, Stephen Tulloch, a very good middle linebacker. His backup Tahir Whitehead, who is also a pretty good middle linebacker. Alright, so right outside linebacker, DeAndre Levy, and his backup, Julian Stanford. So I have a scary front seven. Alright, so cornerbacks. Darius Slay is my number one corner. I can't remember if I signed Rasheem Mathis at a free agency or if I actually he was already on the roster. I think he was already on the roster. He's 34 though, so DJ Moore, and he's just I think I signed him at a free agency for depth. Bill Bentley is actually a guy that I would like to develop. He's only had 2 years in the league. And then Nevin Lawson, a rookie, another guy. Well, I probably wouldn't look to develop him. He's basically there for depth right now. But if I can develop him, since he's only a rookie, then I will. Alright, so that free safety, Glover Quinn, and then obviously a free agent signing. I signed Ed Reed for depth. A very good backup option. And then at strong safety, James Hedigbo, who is pretty good. And then his backup, another depth signing, a veteran, Jeremiah Bell, who's pretty good too, or was pretty good. Then of course my kicker gonna be Matt Prater, and my punter, Sam Martin. And there you have it. That's my roster here for the Detroit Lions.